good one. I expect a very good match coming out for St. Clair College. And as we go into the banning phase, the first character we're going to see out of this match is Jackal.
So pretty much the default ban. Jackal cutting
Wouldn't
off that roam clear.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a game of Rainbow Six if we didn't see a Jackal ban coming out.
Yeah, so Jackal's gone, and Akron taking their time on the next ban, figuring out what they want to do.
And here we're going to see it come out.
The
Montaigne ban.
So Coastline, you know, Montaigne is a good ban. I love playing Montaigne on this map. He is a very good ban. He's a big meat shield, gives out a good Montaigne player will give out a lot of callouts, let your team do the work.
And we're on the defensive bans. Mira's going to come out. Akron gets that Mira ban. So let's see how St. Clair decides to take this defensive ban. Echo. So very typical picks you would see in a normal game. Echo, Mira, Jackal. Montaigne kind of surprising me. You said you weren't surprised. You said he's really good for getting that information, that meat shield, pushing in to get the attackers some extra intel.
Yeah.
So very excited. We got Imagine on the Caviera. Personal favorite. Excited to see the roam come out for Cavi. So if Imagine is successful on this, on his roam, he's going to get a lot of information for St. Clair to hold onto their site.
I have a feeling that Cavi might be a scare tactic.
Oh, you think so?
So we'll see if Imagine switches off to the 6 pick.
He is not. It looks like maybe.
No, so I feel like he's going to stick with the Cavi, but, you know.
Oh, here,
and there
6
you go.
pick coming out for Vigil. A little sad to see it, but we got a 6 pick coming out on University of Akron. Twitch instead of the Thatcher.
So they do have a black beard. Now, there is windows. As you can see, they are in hookah and billiards, which is the default site. And they're on the window. There is 2 windows to the site. As you can see them right there on the right-hand side of the bomb and now on the right-hand side of the bomb as well. So there's 2 windows that can be repelled up on Blackbeard with his shield. That is very, very overpowered. And, you know, 2 shots to his shield break it. But if you shoot 2 shots and he shoots 1, who wins the fight? First one to get off the shot, right? So
yeah, we talked about this the other game. Blackbeard giving the strong advantage in a gunfight with his shields.
yes. So as you can see, they have Akron has Ash, Blackbeard, Nomad, Sledge, and
Nomad
Twitch.
very crucial for this map. I see a lot because of the amount of peaks you can get. So immediately giving that scare to St. Clair, they don't want them to essentially push out of the building. They want to keep them inside. And
as you can see, Blackbeard's going on repel on the main window. Ash holding any runouts or peaks that are going to contest this Blackbeard.
Blackbeard wasting no time at all. CJ with the pick through the wall on JM Beast. What a shot.
Yeah, so CJ got a lucky shot through the wall, and I'm at with a little bit of
banter.
Yes.
A little bit of banter coming out in this match, but you like to see it sometimes.
Casual banter is good, but you don't want to go too in-depth with it.
And here we go.
As you can see, Ash and Nomad pushing in through Sunrise, and there is a Vigil playing in Sunrise, and I believe it's a Jaeger playing in Offices, or is it opposite Jaeger in Sunrise, Vigil in Offices?
Either way, we have a presence here, and we're about to see a good fight come out. Does he with the pick on Joseph? Surma going for the hookah push, and it looks like Prodigy going to follow up with that. Ash still in Sunset, and he's still holding that angle.
Prodigy getting the diffuser down as they know there's 2 players roaming, and this is going to be a retake of a Sentry.
Essentially, we have a 4v4 retake. Rapid going down, Miss Nautica going down, Prodigy getting a pick, and I'm at very good team play for Akron to take round 1 in this game. CJ and Imad taking out the last 2 players. That was a very good push for Akron. They're kind of picking off St. Clair one by one again. and just entering the site with no contestation on that defuse. So St. Clair doing very well in the early to keep them a little bit of slow. Little slow, but sorry about that. Just a little bit of communication going from our observer and the casters. So going into the second round, we have mirror matchup, except a Capital wasn't on the lineup for Akron this time.
No, I believe it was. No, they have the Blackbeard. I don't know who Joseph was.
Anyway, seeing new characters coming into this round too, so changing up their strategies already.
And so they are going to be playing the default hookah and billiards site, and so it's just the normal hold they need to hold, and Maestro is essentially going to be playing, and JMB's getting picked off early, essentially a lucky wall bang, and let's see if he doesn't get picked off early, are they going to be able to hold it?
Going for this hold, how would you like to see St. Clair change it up this time to take round 2?
The roam presence was there, but there wasn't. They weren't scared. The attackers weren't scared. They were pushing in. They were taking it really, really fast, and they were just putting a lot of pressure on the roamers. Now, if the roamer rotated back and kind of pushed back a little bit, that makes the attackers push them. And so, it just wastes a lot of time. Just sitting in Sunrise and letting them get that plant down is not essentially what you want to do.
Here we go. Push coming out for Akron. Blackbeard taking shots on that door to open it up. And Nomad wasting no time to get in there. Here's the Jaeger destroying her stuns. And Blackbeard getting shots off on Doozy. So Doozy's going to go down very early in this round. Already a man advantage for Akron.
So you can see Surma setting up that Nomad, and Ash taking a little bit of damage down to about 30 to 35 health, pushing in on the hookah Belk, and Blackbeard is in Aquarium already, just pushing right on in, trying to get angles, trying to get anything, and knows that there's a smoke, peeking the smoke, getting the kill.
Akron not wasting any time getting in here. We got Prodigy and CJ, 4 days taking out 2. Joseph takes out JM Beast, and we're in a 1v5 situation. Rapid trying to clutch up for his team. He gets taken out on the stairs, though. What a shot from CJ to win the round. He is being so aggressive. He is not scared of St. Clair, and he's showing it.
So that round was pushed, very aggressively, very, very aggressively. But the Blackbeard on the rappel on Aquarium balcony is just something that is not overpowered, but it's strong, because you have so many angles that you can peek, and as you can see, they took Aquarium just like that, and they had Aquarium presence. They got the rappel on the window. They had very many angles that they were peeking, and that's where the round went.
JM Beast 6-picking off the Maestro to the Valkyrie, so St. Clair changing up their strats once again. I want to see them put some fear into Akron, slow down their pushes, because it looks like Akron is not afraid to get into sight right now. It looks like St. Clair is actually on defense, turtling into their own shells at the moment. So let's see some life blossom in this team in round 3.
Yeah, they did take the site very, very quickly, and Blackbeard in play again. So we'll see how Blackbeard plays it this time. He played the main window on billiards. He played the Aquarium balcony. So we'll see where he plays now. But essentially, there is no roam presence that I can see. and we have pushing almost the same spots, and Blackbeard is going to go up and repel.
Blackbeard repelling into billiard window this time. Not, he's going straight for the roof, actually. So he's changing his approach to this as well.
So he's going to hold all the hallways in the square as he holds an angle onto aquarium. And as you can see, there is, I believe it's a smoke playing in the back corner of aquarium.
And Surma pointing out that there is a hole in that window. So watching out for a essential roam in that stairs area.
So they're going to go for, it looks like a hard hookah push and maybe a hard billiards push, but they're not going to take VIP unless Blackbeard drops VIP and pushes.
You see Joseph hitting that goo mine, so his presence is known right now. The smoke being thrown down to avoid any plants, but nothing was going down, so essentially that smoke was not needed. Surma getting shots off the player behind aquarium. I'm pretty sure that's Doozy playing, just playing the head angle right now, waiting for the shots, peeks for it, but just taking so much damage right now. That's such an aggressive sightline from Nomad. Such a great angle to hold.
Yes, so essentially he was just playing duck hunt with his head.
That's how
trying
getting
to hit.
shot. He's getting tagged up so much. That's Diffuser going down and nothing to contest it. JM Beast getting shots off of Prodigy, so that's Diffuser actually knocked out of his sides. He didn't get it planted. And Juicy going for the plant in his... Actually, he cancels the plant and goes for the peak, and he's taken out by JM Beast. So that's 2 kills for JM Beast. Some good defense on St. Clair right now.
Nomad still playing duck hunt on that window, trying her hardest to hit that head, but just cannot click it.
Whack-a-mole not working right now. Doozy winning that battle. Stunning out that
Getting the flashbang out.
That's CJ taking out Miss Nautica. CJ taking out JM Beast. Doozy taking out Surma. And we're in a 2v2 situation.
Now we have CJ with very, very low health, and IMAT going for the plant behind the hookah couches, and Blackbeard's just going to get really aggressive here and peek every angle he can. And
Blackbeard falling down into Sunset, so that's basically the planter going down with no defense. Surma getting taken down by Rapid. We're in a 1v2 situation. IMAT taking a lot of damage. Gets the kill on Doozy. Rotating over. Rapid holding on, though. He knows he can just wait, stall out, and he doesn't go for the plant, so St. Clair win it with time. And that is 2 to 1?
I believe that is
2 to 1 for Akron. St. Clair doing an excellent job at stalling that time. Unlike round 2, where Akron was able to just push in with ease, St. Clair was spreading their defense out and holding them to the very last second this time.
See, now what they did well there was put scare into them.
Yeah.
They held it. They did not let them push fast. They did not let them hold angles. And, Doozy just playing duck hunt with that Nomad wasted a lot of time. And so essentially that's a lot of time wasted, and you can't push with very low time, because that's what happens where you can't get that diffuser down.
I'm surprised that Surma didn't take a different approach to that after a little bit. She wasted so much time on that reverse rappel, and it didn't, in the end, it just put them at such a disadvantage in that round. Imagine taking out the Mozzie, though, going into round 4.
So they're going to be playing kitchen. So essentially, really the only thing Blackbeard is good for here is upside down rappel on the door. That's Rapid, just put barbed wire on, or peeking the window in kitchen. And so there isn't very many lines of sight that Blackbeard can have, which is really, really good for St. Clair. But if Blackbeard knows what he's doing, he can have a very successful push with that shield in front of his face. So it's all up to him to figure out what he's going to do. But there's a lot of line of sights that cannot be held by Blackbeard.
JMB's putting his shutterbug down inside the point and outside the point, making sure they have good sight lines down on the potential plant spot and the potential entry spot.
So we have Doozy playing inside Sunrise with a Jaeger device, so he does not get grenaded, as they don't have any grenades though. So that Jaeger device will just be to repel back any flashbangs. So him holding Sunrise is going to be very, very good because they're going to be pushing from above. So he can potentially C4 anyone above. And as you can see, Imagine is playing in billiards. So anybody pushing through, sorry, penthouse, no, VIP or hookah can be called out. And that's essentially what Imagine wants.
Imagine putting shots in through the wall, seeing if he can get some lucky shots or calculated shots. Maybe he gets some maybe he's getting some call outs.
Yeah, so Blackbeard is in VIP now, and so he's probably getting picked up by a camera or something like that because Imagine is peeking it slowly.
That's sightlines open onto St. Clair, but he gets the shot through the floor and takes out Surma. IMAT with a double kill on Miss Nautica and JMBs, and this is electric right now, pushing Aiden, and he gets the triple kill on Doozy. He is popping off CJ, taking out Imagine, and it's in a 1v5 situation. 1v4 situation, sorry. And Rabbit is taken down by IMAT for the 4K of that round. IMAT popping off to give his team the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, IMAT just kind of walked onto site there and, picked off 1, picked off 2, and picked off 3, and he had site control. Now, then there's 2 roamers left to do the job, and with the roams, it's hard to take back that site, and when you got a Blackbeard sitting upstairs holding angles on long hauls, it's hard to rotate back to those sites.
Very much so. What an attack though by IMAT there. He
noticed that there was only so many people on site, took advantage of it, and just entered right through.
That was insane. Very good heads up play by that player, and essentially just carrying his team to that round win. I was expecting more of a slow push from the way they were approaching that bomb site, but like out of nowhere he pushes in and takes it all on his own.
Yeah, I feel like Ash was spending a little time with Caviera because she snuck on that site like it was nothing and picked off 1, picked off 2, picked off 3, and essentially the round was in favor of Akron.
Did I miss something in the patch notes? Like, did Ash get like silent footsteps?
Yeah, as soon as she pulls out her gadget, she can run around and not be detected.
Could you imagine how broken that would be? So Maestro putting down his camera onto on the site to put some intel on the bomb.
And so going into round 5, University of Akron has the lead 3-1. Now, what would you like to see St. Clair do different to pull this back?
Honestly, I just want to see them kind of pay attention to the callouts that they're holding, because it seems like they're having a lot of players slip through their sights, and it seems like they're not 100% coordinated at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like something is off, and that Ash, I don't know how she was just able to walk on site and kill 3. And
shots off by IMAT, and he gets picked through the window by Imagine. Imagine showing that he can hold the site, noticing that the Ash is there, eliminating the threat.
Yeah, so Imagine taking some damage, but does get the pick on IMAT, and C4 coming out by Doozy, and he's gonna get his Nomad Jaeger, so he's gonna get a grenade, tried to go throw back there, and gets the kill. Surma getting the kill on Doozy, and Blackbeard's peeking in, getting killed by Rapid.
Nice shots out by Rapid to take out that Blackbeard early. That's very, and he gets the second kill on Surma. What a shot! Going for the third, and he gets the third on Prodigy. He is popping off in this bar.
So last one is in Sunrise, and I don't believe that Rapid knows, because he is just playing it passive, and so everybody's just gonna hold lines of sights. They do know that the diffuser is down because the way they are rotating, just holding lines of sight. So Nomad is gonna push out into this kitchen hallway, try to peek something. Oh, now she's gonna go, and Rapid getting the 4K. So imagine stealing his ace.
Anything you can do, I can do too. Rapid showing his own 4-piece in this round to take it to a 3-2 scoreline.
So that was a very well roamed round.
Yeah.
The roamer did his job and more. He picked off 4 potential threats. And roamer, you don't got to pick off anything, but when you do, it just helps your team that much more.
Looks like we have an alibi pick on JM Beast, but maybe he's, once again, scare tactic like you said earlier, probably going for the 6 switch if he has it. Because you don't normally see an alibi get picked in competitive play.
I haven't seen an alibi picked in St. Clair's play at all so far this season, but
There we go, as we see that. And we see a Ying coming out for Juicy over on Akron side. No, it's going to switch right back to Capiteo, playing some little bit guess who I'm going to pick next.
So I have a feeling that, you know, he wanted to go Ying, but the team said no, don't do it. So they're going to have the same push that they had normally on this site. And let's see if St. Clair can, you know, hold this. And they're right back in it in 3-2. You know, they were never out of it. They were just down. So let's see if they can pull this round together and tie it up at 3-3.
And here we go, St. Clair holding hookah and billiards like they were at the start of this. Let's see if they can change up their strategy and take a round on billiards this time. Or will Akron continue to show their dominance on attacking this site? Going in 3 seconds until they start attacking. And Twitch drone was still up, so they have 2 Twitch drones on Akron's side still.
Yeah. So those Twitch drones hope that Doozy can get it with his pest so that they have a Twitch drone in their favor. But if not, at least destroy them so they can't get any Jaeger devices or Legion
Shots
or
coming
anything
out
like
on
that.
the Blackbeard and window, but Blackbeard is not peeking that angle, so those shots essentially mean nothing except that they know he's there. And I think Imagine's actually waiting. Oh, that's a drone taken out, but he's going to destroy his own drone, so it's not in the favor of St. Clair. And Ash taking her time to enter Sunset down there.
Surma going back on upside down rappel on this window, and as you can see, that roamer is just lurking up on that luggage window waiting for someone to give a call out.
Does he getting the kill on
Doozy.
Surma? So was that I'm pretty sure that was, oh, but Rapid refried by CJ. Was that the shot coming out for that from the side window killing Surma?
I honestly couldn't see it, but I have a feeling it was, because on upside down rappel, that's really the only way you can get peeked from that window.
So Joseph inside Aquarium, starting his push, getting a little bit of aggression into it. And there's a player on St. Clair holding those back staircase.
Drone activated.
And he's going to drone inside sight this time.
So Blackbeard is going to go on rappel on that big window, hold any angle he can on that, and Thermite going to go for the plant behind the bomb. And there goes a smoke grenade. IMAT getting a kill on JM Beast. CJ getting a kill on Miss Nautica, and Juicy getting a kill on Duzzy as well. So now it's all down.
Imagine standing still inside of Hookah, going to get shot in his back by IMAT. That was incredibly explosive by Akron. They just turned on and eliminated all of St. Clair. So that is a 4-2 for Akron University.
Yes, so essentially it looked like they just threw on the Jets on their shoes and took that site like it was nothing. So Blackbeard, again, showing stellar superiority.
And here we go into round 7. Sides will be swapped, so St. Clair is on attack now, and Akron is going to show their defensive skills. Let's see how the team's going to take it, because I remember St. Clair on Wednesday having a stellar attacking strategy for this map.
Yeah, this map, when I was casting their very first game, they played Coastline, and their attacks were amazing. They, I believe, 7-0'd on the attack. Sorry, on this map, and it was just amazing to watch. So let's see if they can pull through on the offense.
hookah and billiards is going to be the first pick on defense for Akron. How do you want to see St. Clair take this? Do you think they want to pull a few strats from the way Akron was pushing it, or have their own way?
They're going to probably have their own way. Blackbeard's probably going to be playing the same way, you know, holding those angles that are so hard to hit on Blackbeard, but he can hit you. And everybody else is going to kind of play their own little game. I have a feeling that Miss Nautica on Habana is going to go up on the roof and try and open up any lines of sight into the billiards room from the roof. If she does go up there, we could probably see how she does that. It's kind of hard to explain. There's a little square that you can see everything in the middle of the map.
Surma throwing his Valkyrie's Shutterbug outside of the map, seeing if he can see any quick pushes into that side, but nobody is going to go for it. So essentially, that gadget was useless in the end. Imagine getting a spot onto somebody inside that doorway, putting shots in, but getting nothing out of it. And IMAC going to take out Doozy inside of Sunset. That's Akron on the man advantage.
It looked like JM Beast just kind of put a tap shot into his shoulder. But IMAT does pick up that kill, and so Imagine is pushing in through offices, trying to contest this Legion, and does get peeked and
Imagine
killed.
getting killed by CJ outside of that doorway, and here we go, Miss Nautica going to go for the push this time.
Yeah, so we got Blackbeard holding blue bar, throwing in some flashes, see what he can do, and he's going to get peeked by the dock.
Bad timing for JMB. Is going to get shot from where he was just looking. And we're in a 2v5 situation. Let's see if St. Clair can bring it back.
Both pushing the hookah side. Actually, sorry, Miss Nautica is going to go up to the roof.
But
And
Rapid going to open up that door, see maybe enter into that hookah lounge. But going to take his time, putting some shots in, essentially letting them know where he is, taking some sights away from Miss Nautica, let her roam around the roof. But he's going to go and join her up on top.
with essentially a minute left to go in the round, they're going to have to find something to put together here. They're going to push the aquarium side and see if they can get any quick picks. As Jaeger runs out and
refragged by Rapid gets the pick on Miss Nautica. So Rapid going to put shots through the window, gets a lot of tags in. He's going to go for the player down low, pistoling off, but misses the shot, and that's Akron taking another round. So 5-2 in favor of Akron.
And so, oh, the hip fire. The hip fire.
It's very
you hate
good
to see it.
Very good reaction time. Throws down the goo mine and gets the shot offs in time to frag that player.
So kitchen service, again, the second site that is usually played. And so there's going to be a lot of above presence on St. Clair's side. So we'll see if Akron has any roaming presence above to hold those attacks back. If not, you know, the whole upstairs is attacker sided.
Very crazy to see how well practiced Akron is on that hookah and billiards room hold, having a stellar attack and an amazing defense as well.
Yeah, so hookah and billiards is the default site because it's one of the easier ones to hold. Now, it isn't the easiest because there's some maps with easier holds, but you know, that's one of the things that has to adapt is with so little time, sorry, there's so much you got to do, and with a site like that, you just gotta find a way to pull it through.
And before we start up this round, St. Clair Akron almost on match point. They just need one more round. What do you want to see to have St. Clair bring it back a little bit more?
Essentially, they're doing their job, but Habana could have probably opened up lines of sight and pushed out those players from billiards and all stuff like that, if she didn't do that. But other than that, it's just what it comes down to is who gets the pick first. And I don't believe there has been a bomb planted. Or sorry, there was at the very beginning. But other than that, it's all just gunning. But Doozy just missing the Legion. Legion is hiding in Sunrise, and he's just gonna push right up Hookah here.
JMBs did drone out that Legion, so they do know he's there. They can't forget about him though. They want to make sure that they know where he is, because they tend to do that quite a bit. Forget where that roamer is.
Yes, so as you can see, Legion is laying down in that little connector room. So if JM Beast goes on rappel and he can get peeked, and imagine holding a long angle from the bathroom into the kitchen site. So he has a long angle that's going to be really, really hard to contest. And Miss Nautica on the Thatcher running around the top, as well as Rapid running around with IQ. Imagine getting peeked from VIP. IQ coming out with the refrag.
Rapid getting that refrag on there. They know there's a player over in that room. Miss Nautica getting some shots off, but not getting the pick. I don't think they did any damage either. So here we go, Doozy going for the flank, but JMB is pushing right in, going for the wallbang. IMAT takes out Miss Nautica. Rapid going to pinch that one player. I don't know exactly who it is. It looks like it's a Jaeger, but I'm not 100% sure. Blackbeard going for the wallbangs. IMAT gets another kill on Doozy. So that's 2 frags I think he got there. And we're into a 2v3 situation. JM Beast on incredibly low health, and everybody on Akron full health right now. Rapid gets shot in the back from Cool Vibes.
The timing.
That was just unfortunate timing for him. So we're seeing JM Beast in a 1v3 situation. How is he going to take this? Or are we going to see match point for Akron? He's going to go to pick up that diffuser. With 13 seconds left, though, he's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit.
Running with Blackbeard is like running with Montaigne. It's just you only got one speed, and unless you switch to that Deagle, but he's going to full send it through the window, and he's going to get picked off by Juicy.
Akron University on match point right now. St. Clair needs to have a flawless attacking push for each of the next couple of rounds just to take it into overtime to try to secure this win.
So they are on match point. It is 6-2. Again, 4 rounds to tie it up. But, St. Clair is one of those teams that can do it. They can come back from the deficit. And, being the team that they are, their comms and their strategies, just put them all together. And, all they really have to do is pull through and finish off what they start. And they're having a really, really hard time, cutting out that roam. But let's see if they can do it this round.
All right, and as we go into round 9, we have Akron University on match point. St. Clair, how they need to figure out their attack right now, because they're looking a little bit in panic position. They're looking like they don't know how to take the site right now.
Yeah, they look like they are just, let's try and execute it to its fullest. And, if one person goes down, it doesn't look like they are trying to get the refrag. There was one refrag on Rapid with the Valkyrie and VIP. And then the Jaeger got 2 picks, I believe, with them pushing upstairs. So where you're trying to re-peek, they're also re-peeking as well. So, you always have to be ready.
And that information we can essentially bring back what we brought up at the start of this last game that St. Clair played. They were having the struggles on the refrags. They were going one at a time, not getting the trades off. So looks like they still have a little bit of work to do on improving on that, but Akron just looking like they're getting in the heads of St. Clair right now.
Yeah, it looked like, St. Clair was coming in, coming back strong from, they got it to the 4-2, but losing 2 rounds in a row, now it's on match point. You just can't give up. You got to keep pushing through. And,
Imagine taking out IMAT, though. So man advantage already for St. Clair. Let's see if they can hold on to this. It looks like he has the information that there is someone at the top of those stairs. And he's going to hold the position, put some shots into the wall, but that player rotated away.
As you see, Castle rotated to billiards. Now they have it called out.
Doozy sees the feet of the player, so they know that he's there. Maybe they're going to go for the pinch, but he's going to fall down through the hatch. And essentially, imagine, looks like he's trying to, he has some information that there's someone underneath. They have a lot of information right now in St. Clair's favor.
Yep, so it's a 5v4, but with Castle on very, very low health, it's about 2 to 3 bullets to kill him. So that's something to keep in mind. And they don't have a doc to heal him. So it's going to be hard for that Castle. So I have a feeling he's just going to play very, very passive.
Smoke getting droned out and behind Sunset. And actually, imagine opening this angle. JMB's getting the pick on CJ, but imagine was opening the angle on those stairs. So they didn't realize that the player rotated through billiards. Think maybe they thought that there was 2 roamers instead of 1. Imagine gonna hold the above angle though, putting shots in, getting that sight line down into a server room. And JMB's with a slow rotation in. Here's shots coming up from that Castle. So knowing that it's the Castle, they have shots down on it. If you look at St. Clair right now, all the players are at full health. So they have an absolute advantage right now.
Yeah, so as you can see, imagine in Duzzy also getting one on Juicy, but imagine in JMB and Rapid all pinching this Castle because they do know where he is, and they're just going to sit here and drone him.
And he gets knifed by the Castle! And Doozy getting another kill on Prodigy. The Castle, Surma just trying to get some shots off, and he gets fragged out, so that's St. Clair taking it to 3-6. They're not giving up just yet. Can we talk about that knife? What a play from that Castle to put himself in that position.
When I play ranked with my friends, I do a lot of that. I sit in corners and I see a drone go by me and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait. I sit in a corner and I sit in a corner and then he walks by. I'm like, oh, hi. It's just, you get really scared, and when it happens to you, you jump in your seat and you're like, oh, where'd you come from? Like,
oh, I just got that kill. I can't believe that worked. And that was very good reaction time from him though to get that kill, but it wasn't enough to give him the game.
Yeah, it's, close quarters like that, it is easier rather than, open areas like main entrance. If you're trying to run around knifing someone, I feel like you'd get gunned out. But, close quarters like that is a smart time to knife instead of using your gun.
Touching up on what we said before, St. Clair struggling on going in together and getting those 2v1 situations. They did that perfectly that round. And I can't stress it when I say that was almost perfect.
Yeah, and I the key word there is almost, because when Castle knifed that Blackbeard, you saw IQ rotate out of that room. So if that Castle got the kill on the Blackbeard, there was no one to repeat that, because Imagine did repeat it and got downed. Imagine got downed by the shots, so then essentially Miss Nautica coming out and clutching that round, because
then we bring it back into the trade situation that we said St. Clair had to take advantage of, and they did that. They did that really well too. So Mozzie gonna put down some pests. Yeah, make sure that nobody gets through those no drones get through the barbed wire.
Yeah. So if they shoot down that door though, that pest will fall and you can destroy it. So right now it's just to keep the drones out.
But Akron back in hookah, so they're very strong right now on this site. St. Clair are gonna have to get some very good teamwork to retake this, or to take this round.
Yeah, as you can see, everybody's kind of droning out, and you have all the fraggers kind of going in, trying to get those early picks as fast as they can. And
Rapid
you see
taking out Juicy. What what a kill from Rapid to give them the advantage. And so we have a few operators low health on St. Clair, so they're gonna have to slow down their push a little bit, take it one by one, make sure that they check every corner. But let's hope that they don't run the time too much, or else they're gonna end up having to rush at the end.
Yeah, as you know, they're starting to look like the St. Clair team I know. You know, netting together, pushing all together. Except imagine right here, I believe is by himself.
JM Beast on that upside down rappel, getting some shots off on the dock.
Doc healing himself back up to about 90 health, and you know, oh sorry, he's over stimming to get back up to that 100 health.
Did he waste all of his gadgets? No, he has one more left. And he's gonna get some tight angles. Oh, and he gets the headshot off on the dock. What a peek from JM Beast.
And that casual banter, you know, the good night, the
Imagine getting a pick on CJ, so it is a 2v5 situation for Akron. St. Clair looking stellar right now.
So they just need to calm it down a little bit now and just know that they have the man advantage. But with everybody on very low health, except for Doozy and Rapid, it's, you know, still iffy.
Surma refragging on Doozy. Surma refragging on Imagine. Getting a little bit reckless right now. And JMB's going to get tagged up by a player behind Blue Bar. Let's see if he can get this pick off.
Yeah, so they're gonna potentially just hold this Mozzie behind the blue bar and try and get this plant down.
Blackbeard holding down the position, so we're in an essential 2v1 situation in Hookah. JMB's getting the frag on Surma, so we're on a 3v1. Smoke holding out onto site, putting the smoke down, trying to disrupt the defuse, and St. Clair takes the round. That is 4-6 right now. They're clawing right back into this, and it's nice to see them come back alive.
JM Beast coming out with the I am positive. Now he has the same kills as he has deaths, so he's pretty happy about that one.
And as we see the leaderboard, we got Rapid and JM Beast, 8 kills on the team, holding St. Clair in this right now. But essentially, you can't count on just the kills because it is a team game. The intel is everything.
Yeah, so, you know, they're going to hold Hookah and Billiards, and they're going to have the same hold, the Jaeger, Doc, Mozzie, Legion, and Smoke, and they're going to do essentially almost the same push, I have a feeling, on the Blackbeard, Zofia, Buck, IQ, and Habana.
Yes.
So University of Akron, you know, they had a decent hold at the beginning, and then it quickly went down.
That shot from JM Beast from the Billiards window into Hookah, that headshot on Matt was incredible.
The little things, you know, the tiny pixel peaks and everything like that, it all comes down to it at the end of the day. And when you have Blackbeard on a window like that with a tiny pixel peak and a shield in front of his face, it's hard to contest.
And it's not even that. As soon as he got the kill sitting here in the nest, you could hear the comms come alive when he hit that shot. They just flipped the switch there, and it was like everything was setting into place for this team.
Yeah, so it looks like essentially the same hold. You have Mozzie in the penthouse area with the same pests and all that. So we'll see how well they can hold it this time, or if St. Clair can keep themselves alive for one more round.
And here we go, Rapid droning out the entry door there. We have Jaeger holding Sunset, and Smoke is already down a little bit of health early in the round. How did the Smoke go down? Was he peeking a little bit?
I believe it's those pesky impact needs.
Okay. Reflecting on the other match. Can't take the damage early in the round because it's going to put you at a disadvantage no matter what.
Now I'm going to say it again. It is very low, so early round, it's not going to matter. But late game, it will matter. So we'll see how well everybody can play this out.
in a 1v1 situation, that low health is going to mean the world. So let's see how that Smoke decides to hold his angles.
As you can see, the Habana, Miss Nautica on the Habana gets impacted from square. As you can see, he's rotating out now.
So imagine taking out Matt. So that's advantage for St. Clair right now. Doing very well. Miss Nautica knows there's someone there, so she's going to hold that angle. And she gives up the angle and they're rotating, but they got to keep that that mental note that there is somebody there. That impact nade gave away their position, but helped out their team a lot.
Yeah, so Miss Nautica going for the Habana again.
Surma refragging on Imagine, so even strength for each team.
So even strength, but again, the Smoke with a smidgen of health taken off. So now Mozzie getting called out inside Penthouse, so I have a feeling that they're going to push this and try and pinch him as quickly as possible.
And here we go. We're crossing the 1 minute mark into this line, and it's a 4-on-4, so we're going to have to see something happen soon.
So with this lesion inside of luggage, it's going to be a hard push to get. And JM Beast, I don't know if he saw the Smoke walk by, but there was someone walking by that bomb.
It's just holding that reverse grapple area, and Doozy getting shots off on that player, knocks him down. So that's a 3v4 situation. And JM Beast getting the frag on Surma. So it's a 3v4 situation, or 2v4 situation, sorry. CJ4 taking out Miss Nautica. And then CJ4 taking out Doozy. So we're in a 2v2, a 2v1 as rapid refrags on CJ. And JMB still holding that angle on the billiards door, but he's going to have to come in soon maybe. He gets the shotgun shot off. Rapid going for the plant on the diffuser. And he's just going to take his time,
hold
Prodigy.
this, and Smoke is going to rotate around in main door, trying his hardest to peek this Blackbeard, and he's just going to play it safe. Now this is a great play by both team members, and one is outside of Aquarium. Going to go for the run out, gets the kill.
Run out kill,
so
but
it's a 1v1 with a Blackbeard.
Take his time and just wait. He knows he's there. Smoke probably going for it. Here's the grapple though. Going to look for the shot. And JM Beast clutching up 5-6 for St. Clair. They are slowly clawing right back into us, and we have ourselves a match.
6-5, and they were down 6-2. So one more round, and they are back in this game, and essentially throw it to overtime. And this is, like I said, a game.
It looks like we're watching a brand new team in St. Clair right now. Something flipped inside of this team to turn on the wheels. They look brand new right now, and it's mid-game.
Yeah, I have a feeling that, you know, someone in comms was like, guys, listen, I don't care if we win, I don't care if we lose, let's just have a good game. And essentially, that's what they're doing.
And it's really showing in the score. St. Clair 1 round away from taking it into the first overtime we've casted.
Yeah, so this is the only, CR6 is the only league that goes into overtime. CEA stays at a tie. So those are your Wednesday games that will stay at a tie, and your CR6, which are your Friday games, that will go into overtime.
And here we have University of Akron holding the kitchen bomb site. They held this site really well last time they were on here too, so St. Clair has to watch out for this one as well.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So this is the make or break moment. Can they bring it to overtime, or will they lose game 2?
Surma getting the shutter bug outside of the map. And gonna get Any intel? Not enough intel that she wanted to see. So imagine
Ooh.
going. Oh, there's a peek hole right there.
Yeah, there is a spawn peak from the Legion on the main desk, just with an elevated peak hole. But he does get off the peak, and now they are pushing the upstairs.
A lot of nutty angles being held by the University of Akron right now.
Rapid going for the drone hole peak. There are a lot of people that sit in that drone hole area, but no one there right now to contest.
JMB is trying to destroy the window of bedroom, and he's going to go for the reverse grapple. They know that there is a presence inside that room.
Yeah, there is a presence inside of theater, so they're going to try and pinch this guy out, and as well as main stairs. So there's 2 roamers. So there's 2 people sitting there waiting to refrag, and there are 2 people sitting on upside down rappel, and that upside down rappel is so nauseating. It is so hard to watch.
Oh, it really is. As a spectator's point of view, that is hard to tell. I actually didn't know he was upside down for a second.
Yes. So as you can see, they're pushing into the penthouse area.
Shots being
and
traded
theater
by
area.
Shots being traded by each team. Some damage being dealt on Akron. Imagine pushing in though, getting some shots from theater. He gets stunned out though. Bad timing to push. He's a little bit blind. Surma fragging Rapid, and that's Imagine fragged by Matt. CJ frags Doozy, sorry, and then it is a 2-on-4 situation as JMB's refrags Matt. Oh, and JMB's picks up Surma. So we're down to a 2v3 situation. This is the make or break situation, like you said before. If St. Clair can't win this round, that will be the match.
So JMB's on his last shield to cover his face, and will he preserve it or will he use it? And with 30 seconds left, they have to find some life. They have to find a push and get inside this site and plant that diffuser, or just pick off whoever they can. And JMB's getting smoked out by the smoke. Now they're going to push in through main lobby, change up the push, and Miss Nautica hitting a Legion Mine, triggering them, knowing that they're in main lobby.
10 seconds,
JMB's
JMB gets the TK, and he's fragged by someone in bathrooms. That is such an unfortunate situation for St. Clair College.
Yeah, you know, that's so unfortunate, knowing that Miss Nautica just backed up right in the bullets, didn't know, but when you push in like that, it's hard when you push in with that little time to go on the board. But they came back, they showed life in the second half of the game, and bringing it back from a 6-2 deficit, they showed that they can do it.
GG's in chat. What a game we had there. Coastline as close as we could have asked for, but the unfortunate TK from JMB's and taking a little bit of time to make it into the zone put them at just an unfortunate situation. They put themselves in that situation. So Akron doing a fantastic job at holding that kitchen bomb site. What a match we saw from them.
Yeah, that was a crazy match. It got really, really intense, and that was one of the better matches of the day. And props to St. Clair for bringing it back, and props to Akron for winning the 2-0 victory.
Now, thinking of what we just watched, what were some things to take away from that match?
On both sides of the board, there is a lot to work on for Akron and St. Clair for attack and defense. Just little things, but there are things to work on.
Okay, and as we're closing out, I want to just let it be known that we will have another CR6 match next Friday, October the 11th. No match on Wednesday. We have a bye week in the other league, but going into it, I am Colin Moore, aka Seymour. You can find me on Twitter at the handle on screen, and my fellow caster.
I'm Braden Keogh, also known as Hyper, as well as my gaming account Twitter is on screen.
Huge thanks to our observers, Danners and Yeti, giving us the excellent point of views that we saw. Big GGs to both teams, and we cannot wait to see you next time, next Friday, for CR6 Week 2.